Hello, it's Whitney, Wiley,
Coach Melody with Unwrap You.
and we want to welcome you to this week's Leading a Healthy Workplace, where we come and talk to you about leadership in the workplace and how to put together a program or programs that will help your employees be healthy and productive as they go about their work. And we've been talking about the challenges, particularly in COVID times, um, and the stress that's being caused in the workplace, particularly for your team members who may be splitting their time between working in the office and working at home. And Coach, let's explore a little bit about what a program looks like when we are working with clients, talking about what we do with them and how we are actually able to help them bring about this healthy workplace.
Well, Whitney, I think that this is a really important time because as we hear, it may be longer that we're experiencing COVID. Some states are actually being pushed back to more stay-at-home orders, and then there's just a lot of uncertainty. Therefore, what I love about wellness is I work from a holistic standpoint. Stress right now, uncertainty, having a plan, being able to really implement that is what is needed. Because we talked about that many times before about really having a routine and setting your day. And then if a workplace, that looks differently based on the amount of hours that a company or organization is trying to contract with. Because everything can be done virtually, which is really amazing. You're in California, I'm in Illinois. We can do different type of programs around meditation, talking about wellness and working through like that corporate, what you want that to look like in your workplace, and then actually implementing programming where we're able to have some changes. It's not just enough to talk about this, but you have to put the work in. And that's what I'm understanding when I'm on Zoom calls or when I'm on any type of inter-office programming. We have to do what is needed at that time. And we can have 15 employees and they all have a different need. And that's why I like to let people know that it really is open based on what we're being said. Like we start off with a consultation. Consultation is very important because it's like the foundation of what it is that we're doing. And then we pivot into the programming based on the amount of time and what the employees are needing. And they tell you, and you have to listen. And that's one thing that's important to any wellness program. For me, I listen and making sure that I am actually working through what the employee needs are.
Exactly.
What about the leadership? Yeah.
Exactly. So, it's two parts, right? We have to listen not only to what the employees want, but to what leadership wants, because the point of our coming to you is to talk about the leading part and how you will help your employees by leading by example, leading by listening, and helping to implement the recommendations that Coach Melody and I would make in terms of how you actually implement the program. So because we can do this virtually, you're able to have, say, weekly calls. And where we would come in, and particularly Coach Melody, with the employees and lead a meditation session or lead a yoga session or talk about the things that are stressing employees. Is that the nature, Coach, of how you work with the clients?
Yeah, and another good thing, you talked about meditation, but we talk about everything from time management, the boundaries, a lot of those skill sets that are needed, setting a routine, what that looks like. The nutrition is really important, feeding your soul energy. So it varies. And that's why I said a holistic approach.
Exactly.
We can, all year with a different topic based on what it is that we're working on. So I just encourage everyone really to take a moment and say, like, where are we as far as our employee engagement, relation, wellness, and contact us. It's complimentary to have a consult. It won't cost you anything. At least you'll start that conversation and get some programming in place. Because what I have seen more is this way that we feel, it varies every day depending on people waking up. They're sometimes getting tired of this. That's an emotional draining. The weather is bad. Sometimes it storms and it's dark and it's rainy. That has to do with your mood. So really understanding like the mindset and where you are is going to help to develop and making sure that employees and leadership has this as a priority because it's so important right now. And
one of the things that I'm hearing is, and there's a disparity between those people who like going into the office and those who like being at home or are stressed out by being at home. And that's why it's so important to have a program that's tailored for your specific needs and how to bring your people together as a team and talk these things through so that they can better manage their stress.
yes.
Any final words, Coach?
The final word is just contact Whitnie or myself. We would definitely love to speak with you. Again, we have this has been 10 weeks.
Number 10.
Delivering this content. And you can feel free to go to her page or mine and take a look at some of the older content. It's very helpful and it's really needed. And that's why we're here. So reach out. Let's talk.
Absolutely. And I will let Coach Melody's words speak for themselves. So reach out. We're here to help. The information for contacting us will be in the comments. We look forward to hearing from you. Take care.
All right. Take care.